Okay, I'm going to go upstairs. It's taken me several days to get the Christmas stuff up here. What used to take me a few minutes, my hands are full, taking this up there, or I would grab a handful. But anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs and put this stuff in the attic. Oh, my left leg muscle is so tight. This is where my husband works out. He does P90X. Every time I start my camera, it's zoomed in. Anyway, comes Miss Daria. You come up here and look for some mice in the attic. We live in the country, so field mice getting into the house is not a rare thing. I like for her to come in when I'm up here. We don't let the cats come up here. I hope Willow's not inside because he likes to sharpen his claws on Steve's workout mat. Anyway, this is where I store everything. We're going to get this finished one of these days. It's not really been that important. We will one of these days. Anyway, I've got all my spring and summer and fall and Halloween, Easter, and this side is Christmas stacked up. That's about as good as I could do with my back. I can't lift anything, but I came up here looking for the bread maker. There we go. I don't think it's too heavy. Oh, it's pretty heavy. Not too bad. I'm gonna go sit it out here. Bend my knees and I lay it down there. Anyway, yeah, I usually come through here a couple times a year and organize everything, and the other times I will come and open this window and just drop everything down. You coming out, Daria? Okay, I'll leave it cracked for you. I don't know if I'm gonna come back up here, honey. I need to. You can stay. I'll leave it ajar for her. Anyway, we've got some storage in there. When we first bought our house, the walls were a Granny Smith apple green because the woman who had built the house, this was her, she was homeschooled her kids, and it was really neat how she had everything set up in here. But this is the first thing I did when we moved in, was I matched the paint downstairs and painted all this. Anyway, we like our pencil sketches of important people, like Ronald Reagan. I got that at a thrift store. And my husband bought this like in the 80s at Foothills Mall from a guy selling sketches. His name was Ron Needham. And, oh, I got that one at a thrift store, I believe. I almost had a heart attack that I found it. And, of course, Lee Robertson. This right here, this television, I want to tell you about this. This is true. I got this at a thrift store and refinished it. It was $20. And we've had it up here all these years. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit. Yeah, it turns. Okay. I don't know if I'm too close. Let me look and make sure I'm telling the truth here. Hold on. I can't zoom in on it clear enough. But this says that it was manufactured in September of 2006. And I remember when these first came out, these were one of the first flat screens. See, that's, they're not much thicker than that now, but this was the first one, and it's a Sony. And I used it, not as much as the one downstairs, not as much as a regular TV, but I did use it for years. And then it was stored for about a year. And then we bought the house and put it up here for Steve. So it's coming up on 20 years old, and it's still got a perfect picture. Let me turn it on. Just wonder if anybody else has a television this old that still works. And we've talked about putting a bigger one up here and put one on the wall, but he likes this one, so, you know. Oh, let's see. I've not used it so long. Let me turn it on here. Oh, where's the power button? Here we go. Now that'll put something up on the screen. See, I don't want to turn on the DVD because it'd be a copyright strike for P90X. But anyway, it works just fine. It has great sound, picture, everything. So I just thought that y'all would find that interesting. because I do. I'm sure if it were a constant use television, it probably would have died a long time ago. But anyway, that's what this is up here. It's pretty neat. We don't have any plans to use it for anything else but his workout space. And this is a view from upstairs. With my husband's job, they get paid to work out at home and stay healthy. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is another one I got. I got this one at the thrift store too, and about had a heart attack. A pencil sketch of Perry's Mill in Cades Cove. And it's, I can't read it. I can't read his name. I can't bend over because of my back. Okay, anyway, I wanted to I had never been up here and showed you guys my upstairs. And I've always wanted a house with an upstairs. But since we lived here, I've hardly ever come up here. And see, watch how I'm going down the stairs. I have to 2-foot it. And I've been doing that for a while. So anyway, that was just a quick video. I got to get this stuff upstairs. I love my pictures that are on the left. And then I'll put all my big ones up here. We're thinking about putting the elk right there because that's the only place in the house that has room for it. But for right now, it's still out in the garage. Anyway, that was it, guys.